up, all of you amazing Frostificient fans out there? Your boy here is back, kinda on location. You're gonna have to excuse the way I'm dressed. I'm in between jobs right now, so not only am I your host with the most, I am your host with the most that is dressed the best. Haha, rhymes for days this one's got. So anyway, obviously welcome back to all the Bomb Squad, man. No, I'm not Crazy Juan. I am Frosty. And this is Frosty's Bar Tales. Now, before I go on with this week's story, I do have to admit something that a lot of people might not like, but it's a sad fact of the matter of the truth. Frosty's Bar Tales might be coming to an end very, very, very soon. Working this new job I got and working the nightclub, it's a big pain in the ass, and I might not be able to do both of them. So if I had to pick either my new job or the nightclub, unfortunately, I'm going to have to pick the other job. So, I'm going to try to stick it out a few more weeks, see if I can make it work. But if I can't, unfortunately, I'm going to have to, sing my swan song. I don't want to. I do have a farewell story for you guys all planned out. I don't want to tell it, but I may have to. I might not have a choice. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Now, for this week's story, it is entitled The Hulk. Now, I told him I was going to tell this story, and I'm going to. There is a very good friend of mine. I consider him a brother. And we used to work together, not anymore. He's a bit of a troublemaker, he is, so we don't work together no more. But this man has absolutely no filter when he's sober. So when he's drunk or drinking, the word filter isn't even in his dictionary. It's just gone. So he was at the club recently, drinking, and my God, the things that came out of this man's mouth. This big goofy bastard, I love him to death, and I miss working with him horrendously. So, a few things that he said. I was talking to some random guy, right? Just bullshitting. And the Hulk walks in between both of us and just goes, I don't want to alarm either of you two, but I got a massive raging boner right now. And I'm like, whoa, what? Like, don't care, Hulk, stop it. It was funny as hell. And then, as we're talking by the entrance, this girl walks past us. Hulk looks at her and says, out loud enough for half the fucking bar to hear, looks at her ass and goes, God damn! And I just died laughing. I'm like, man, wow, you are something special, Mr. Hulk. You really are. So, here's another one for you. And it's funny because the Hulk does not remember this story. This upcoming one I'm about to share with you, he does not remember this. How? I don't know. Because he was absolutely annihilated, wasted. Like, just gone. Gone was he on this night. So, this was probably back in January. December or January. And, we had to deal with these guys that were hopping on our deck without going through the front door. So obviously we had to stop them. Just be like, get the fuck out. Because people do that because they're dumb. Anyway, so I'm standing on the deck, making sure nobody jumps the deck. And the Hulk is standing next to me. And there is a girl standing about 10 feet that way, smoking a cigarette. And I'm talking to Hulk. Hulk just kind of zones out and just looks at her, looks at me, back at her, back at me. Does this a few times. And just moseys his way on over to her, taps her on the shoulder, and he goes, excuse me, are you single? And she goes, yeah, I am. And he goes, beautiful, what's your name? Now, I don't remember this girl's name for the life of me, but since she was Italian, I'm going to call her Italian. So, he just goes, I like that name. Come here for a minute. Brings her over to me, your boy Frosty. Just the best right now. Bam. And, he goes, this is my friend Frosty. Frosty, you're single. Italia's single. You two should talk. I'm going to walk away now. And walks away from both of us. Funny story. I ended up getting her phone number. Yes! So, to this day, Hulk does not remember this story. How? I don't know. Every time I tell him the story, he just laughs. He laughs his ass off because he has no recollection of this happening at all. So, that's just absolutely amazing that he doesn't remember. So, thank you, Hulk, for that gracious act of kindness from you. Your act of drunken kindness, I should say. So, then, this is nice. This is a very nice compliment I got from some random person. Actually, I don't know if it's a random guy. It was a regular, right? I don't know him very well, but I know of him. Anywho, I digress. So, on this night, I'm talking to Hulk by the entrance, and this guy walks up, shakes his hand, and shakes my hand and goes, "All right, man, you guys have a good night. I'm leaving." And he goes to leave. And Hulk just goes, "Okay, that's nice. I'm just talking to my boyfriend," and points to me. He points to me and says, "I'm his boyfriend. I'm Hulk's boyfriend." And the guy looks at Hulk, points to me, and looks at Hulk and goes, "You're a lucky guy." So he tells the Hulk he's lucky to be with me. That is a grown man saying that I'm a catch. Yes! I absolutely love it when people say how good of a catch I am. I mean, that just makes me feel so damn good. Just to know that there are people out there that think I'm a catch. Which is nice because there's so many stereotypes and stigmas about bouncers being dickheads and assholes and other just rotten people. They just want to fight all the time. No. There are people who know me that go, "He's a catch," meaning me. Yes, I love it. See, I'm not that hard to find. I'm out in the open, damn it. So, to all you people that don't know, apparently, I'm a catch. I know this. I know I'm a catch. But I'm not going to go ahead and say it, because then that makes me a conceited dick. But that's neither here nor there. There are a lot of people out there that just happen to know I'm a catch. And I love you guys for saying it. That makes me feel great. It makes me feel wonderful. It sucks that there are people missing out on a great catch like this. But you know what? To each their own. Everybody has their shit. So, the Hulk, God, I miss working with you. I do. I mean that. From my heart to you, brother, I love you to death. I will never meet anybody like you as long as I live. I don't ever want to meet anybody like you as long as I live. I don't think that's ever going to happen. So, I love you the way you are. I miss working with you. I miss seeing you on a regular basis. Just so you know, your boy Frosty loves you to death. You are a brother to me. You always have been. You always will be. And even if I'm no longer working in the club for that much longer, God, I hope I can work this out. But if I can't, then, shit happens. But I'll try. I'll really, really try. So on that note, everybody, that's that. That's this week's story about the Hulk being a crazy sumbitch that he is, that big goofy bastard. So if you guys know who I'm talking about, tell me in the comments section just how much you love this guy as much as I do, because I can't really think of anybody that has anything negative to say about the Hulk. He is just one of the coolest people I've ever met. He's awesome as hell. And I miss you, dude. I do. So, everybody, that is that. Hopefully, the end is not nigh, but it might be. It'll be a sad day if that happens. But if it happens, it happens. So, we'll worry about that later. So, brain farting. Aha! As always, I am your man Frosty. Don't forget to join the Zelda Bomb Squad. Like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to leave me a comment below. Let me know how I'm doing and shit like that. And we shall see you next week. So until then, remember, drink responsibly, drive safely, and most importantly, have fun. Your boy Frosty again, telling you all to stay classy.